Thank you, Chairman Rubio. And first of all, it's great to see Ms. Sue Gordon. Sue Gordon always gives public service a good name, and it is just very good to see you, Ms. Gordon. My first question for our nominees is, last year the committee directed the IC to report on what can be done to protect our country from commercial spyware, the kind of threat that is now being reported at the top of the news across the nation. So my question to you, Ms. Dixon and Mr. Olson, is how seriously do you take this threat, and what should the intelligence community and the Department of Justice be doing about it? Why don't we start with you, Mr. Olson, and then you, Ms. Dixon.
Senator, I believe I share your concern from the headlines of the past couple days on this issue. One initial thought is to emphasize the point that when it comes to the United States and its collection activities, that the intelligence community must adhere to the Constitution, the laws, the regulations, the court orders that apply to those activities, regardless of the tools that may be available. And so that is an imperative that would be partly my responsibility to enforce if I'm confirmed as the head of the National Security Division. I think the threat that you mentioned from these types of these tools goes outside of this country to where the concern is that other countries can use these tools in a way that would have human rights concerns or violations. And that's an area where I think we have work to do, myself at the Justice Department, along with the intelligence community and this committee.
Ms. Dixon.
Thank you, Senator Wyden, and I also share your concern. And I think, in addition to what Mr. Olson said, I think it's a good reminder of the larger cybersecurity challenge that we face, right? Spyware, malware, these are all things that can infiltrate not only our cell phones, but the computer networks more broadly. We need to have a better whole-of-government approach to dealing with things like this. I think the challenge that we face, of course, is that we've got industry, we have government, we have academia, we have all sorts of different rules and regulations that are keeping us from having the conversations that, well, not necessarily rules and regulations, we're not having all the conversations that we need to be having. I would like to see us be more forthcoming in terms of who is experiencing attacks from other places and how we can better provide and secure the networks as well as the cell phones that we have.
We're going to have more conversations about it, but I'll just let you all know that I think there's got to be some accountability for Spies-For-Hire, and that is going to be a central part of this discussion.